At this time, I would like to welcome our Pine Rest Giving Tree representatives to talk about the Pine Rest Giving Tree. I'd like to welcome Donald McKenzie. Are you starting us off? Okay, wonderful. Pine Rest CEO. Everybody, huge clap. Woo!
Thanks, Barb. Appreciate it.
Happy holidays to you.
I got to ask you to take back that applause. I am not the CEO of Pine Rest. That is a pressure that I could not bear. I'm just a fundraiser. I'm the executive director of the foundation. I love this event every year. I was thinking on the drive-in this morning coming down 131. I am so appreciative of Gaines Township and just the giving that you do. I mean, it's called the Giving Tree. Every one of you sitting around these tables is involved with different organizations. There's different charities that you give to. There's different philanthropy that you're involved with. I'm honored that each year you choose Pine Rest to support through the Giving Tree. So I just want to say thank you for that. It's been an exciting year fundraising here at Pine Rest. There's a new little building going on the back southeast corner of our campus here. So in March of this year, we're going to open up the Pediatric Center of Behavioral Health. First of its kind in the state. Super excited about it. 66 individual bedrooms. Plus an outpatient and inpatient. Also, it's going to have its first in our area psychiatric urgent care center just for kids. So if there's a parent who has a teenager who's just dealing with things and struggling, rather than calling their general physician and saying, yeah, we can get you in 5 months from now, you can hop in the car, come down 68th Street, and walk in and see a nurse, see a doctor, see a psychologist. And so really excited about what that's going to do, not only for the 616 area code, but also for our state. Today we're talking about the Giving Tree. I just want to say thank you on behalf of Pine Rest. I want to introduce Nancy Carter, who is our intake coordinator. And Nancy's got, come on up, Nancy. And Nancy's got a couple of people that she wants to introduce that can speak directly to the impact that the Giving Tree has at Pine Rest. Nancy, take it away. You have less than 20 minutes to speak.
Okay. I'll hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm not the CEO either. So yeah, my name is Nancy Carter. I've worked at Pine Rest over 30 years, and it's been quite an honor and a privilege to be here. And I've spent most of my career in our residential area, and so that includes Pine Rest Christian Homes, and Giving Tree has been so important to our residents and families through the years. So when I say thank you to all of you, it's not enough. I mean, I can't express the gratitude, because when I look around this room at all of you businesses and the Sheriff's Department, Police Department, I am not kidding when I say it takes a village, because our residents and our patients here are precious people. And to have the support from all of you, because we're in your businesses, right? You see us coming and going, and we need your services and your support and help. And so thank you, because you're helping us take care of people in their moment of crisis, or if they're living here on our campus, and many people do, you're helping us support them. And one of our people who has lived in our homes for about 30 years, and she's still living on this campus, is supported by her family. And that's who I would like to introduce. And I want them to speak to you today, because this is a family who is very supportive of their loved one and has done a phenomenal job working with us in a partnership to take care of their loved one. And just thought that maybe that would be a good opportunity for you today to hear from them. So this is Ed and Ann O'Neill. And I'll let them take it from here.
All right. Thanks so much, Nancy. Excuse me. Well, I'm just as a profession, I was a mental health social worker, and I work with Hope Network and Cherry Health, and I look around the room and there's maybe a few people working the field, but that's what I did. I was a case manager. And that's my background, and I have a sister that is, how old is Peg right now?
73.
73. And 29 years ago, I was at a golf tournament, and I stopped by to see the parents. You know, you stop by to see the parents. And I asked them, hey, you want me to look for a place for Peg? And for once, they said yes, both of them at the same time. Quick, real quick, and I was like, in shock. So I said, okay, I'll look. Of course, I'm here in Grand Rapids, and I'm working, and I had some people say, well, why don't you check out Pine Rest? They have group homes, and they have, care homes, and there was this gentleman named Harold Mast. Does anybody know Harold Mast? Oh, okay, great. Well, I finally got in contact with him, and he says, well, first of all, I was told there wouldn't be an opening for 3 years. Well, that's a little bit of a wait, but at some point he called and said to me, why don't you bring her over for a weekend, visit? So that's what I did. And she was in a townhouse over on Division, Carriage Lane. And that first year, I was tested. So I'm trying to work, and she was having her issues. But with Mr. Mast's help, with my lovely wife's help, to keep my wits about me, and what I love about Pine Rest is there's psych help on site, and there's just a level of God consciousness that I just really enjoyed. So it's at some point, and a lot of you here have experienced this, at some point a parent has to realize that their number one goal is for an impaired child, is to set them up for a safe and successful life after the parents are gone. And that's what Pine Rest did, has done, and continues to do for my sister. A place of refuge, a place of care. I've been in this field, and I've seen great AFC homes, care homes, and I've seen some really bad ones. But this one here has been a blessing. And that's, I think that's something to celebrate. Anyway, if you have, if you want to talk more about life as a case manager and a guardian, I'm also my sister's guardian, but I've enjoyed every moment of it, even through the tough times, but they've mostly been great. Anyway, I'll turn it over to my lovely wife, and she can talk a little bit more about the program and her health.
Yeah, so my profession, I was a pediatric critical care nurse for 40 years, and the last 16, I was a case manager for the intensive care unit and coordinated trach and home ventilator discharges. I never thought that I would be a case manager, or I don't even know if there was such a thing when I started nursing, but the minute that Peggy moved here to Grand Rapids from Jackson, Michigan, I started doing her medical coordinating, and it was maybe a little comical at first because I was using my pediatric docs to take care of her broken bones and things like that, and learning about adult medicine the whole time. So something I wanted to share with you is her medical history, because it occurs to me that the people in these group homes that need extra care have a lot of different reasons why. Some is developmental delay, some is mental health, some are head injuries, some are autism. I mean, there's just a broad range of why you would need care 24/7 and oversight. So when Peggy was born, her umbilical cord was cut by dirty scissors, and it was a mistake on the doctor's part. He turned and grabbed quick and grabbed dirty scissors, and within 24 hours, she had a raging meningitis and was in the hospital for a month. And I am shocked that she lived, knowing what I know about pediatric brains, in 1952, in a very small local hospital with no specialist. But the Lord saw her through, and so she has sight issues. She has no depth perception, so the world is flat to her. She does great at the house because of muscle memory and no steps. But when she's come into our house or we're out shopping or whatever, very, very slow, very afraid, because she doesn't know where that step starts and ends, and you have to help her with that. And she also had seizures. They started, her developmental delay was diagnosed at 2, and she started having seizures at 8. And they, the pediatrician there told Mom and Dad to put her in cold water, and I don't know if anyone's heard about that place before, but I was in it once during nurses training, and it was pretty bad. A home for children that were impaired in whatever way, and that's since changed immensely, but it was a sad place. And Dad said, no, she's our girl. She's staying at home. And because of that, she learned a lot of things. She learned to knit. She learned to cook. She learned to clean. She can organize a drawer. Like, if anybody needs help organizing drawers, it's amazing. But she is about an 8-year-old developmental level and doesn't understand a lot of things because her brain damage from that meningitis is scattered, and she's had 2 strokes since then and a couple of near strokes, TIAs. So, she's losing brain tissue. So Nancy is the one who, thank you, Nancy, who brought her from supported independent living to the group home system when she started being kind of dangerous in an apartment by herself. And that's been wonderful. And since she's been here, she really bloomed. I mean, her friends, she worked until she was retirement age. She changed her name because I'm an adult now, so you must call me Margaret. I just can't do it. So she does allow a few people to still call her Peggy, but it's just, it's my muscle memory for that. But what I love about the whole system is that as she's changed from the, what do you call them, the townhouses, the Pinecrest townhouses, to the apartments, into the group home, was she knows so many people, staff, residents, peers, and anywhere she's been, she's comfortable. And the last time she needed to move, she just moved across the driveway in the group homes, and I took her over there to just look at the place before, and we walked in, and she said, "Oh, hi," with a name. I used to work with her, so she already had a resident that was a friend from back, So yeah, and just really, really comfortable doing that. So in closing, I want to thank the staff too. So many of you who have made so many things happen. They're like family, and they include us like a team member, and that's much appreciated. And Nancy had asked us if we felt, if we slept better at night, knowing that she was cared for, and I am sure every family sleeps better at night. She recently, last week, I got a call from the house. She had had a seizure. She hasn't had one in 15 years, and her doctor thought maybe she's grown past that. And the staff did everything perfectly, though they didn't know she had a history of seizures. The ones who were on, they did a perfect job. And they said they would call me during the night if anything else happened, and I went to bed and slept all night. So, yeah, Nancy, it does work. So that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for your story. I appreciate you. Another round of applause, please, from the beautiful family. Thank you. When we talk about the Gaines Chamber of Commerce, I always say to us, we're dedicated to fostering your growth and development of the chamber businesses, enriching your community. We are member-focused and solution-focused, working with integrity to positively impact each and every one of you. Let's meet our board members. If you're here, please stand up. April Moyer, Moyer Real Estate, Chamber Vice President. Brent Springvood, Farm Bureau Insurance. James Clark, Haltz Jepson Physical Therapy. Kevin Schaff, Schaff Law. Lori Lemke, Gaines Charter Township Treasurer. Mike Nitz, Surf Pro of Southeast Grand Rapids. Rena Sperlin, Chick-fil-A South. Sarah Whistler, Carbon 6 Construction. Scott Yaki, Hydros, Gaines Chamber President. Tracy Pierce, Commonwealth Senior Living. Please give a round of applause to your amazing board members. I also want to thank all of our amazing community officers that are with us. We've got the fire department, the sheriff's department, and we've also have our Gaines Charter Township team. Give them a round of applause for all they do for this community. All right, now is the time that we get to honor and say thank you to 3 wonderful Gaines Chamber board members that will be sadly leaving our board family. Scott, if you're here. Our president's going to help me. First, we're going to be honoring our wonderful board member, Kevin Schaff from Schaff Law. Kevin officially joined our board family in 2023. We are so incredibly grateful for his many contributions to the Gaines Chamber business community and our board family to make this chamber a success. He consistently demonstrates his commitment to our chamber, and he will be greatly missed. We do hope to see Kevin. Where are you, Kevin? Come on up to the stage at all of our 2026 events. And if any of you guys need legal assistance, please remember to give Kevin a call. Let's join us and give him a round of applause. Thank you for everything. Next, we're going to be honoring our awesome board member, Lori Lemke. Lori also joined our board family in 2023, and as you know, Lori is the Gaines Charter Township Treasurer. With her financial expertise, we were very fortunate and blessed that she graciously agreed to serve as our Gaines Chamber Board Treasurer as well. She has dedicated many years to our Gaines Charter Township community families and continually gives back to our community through her amazing involvement in so many community events. We have been so blessed to have Lori in our board, and she will be greatly missed as well. Our next board member, very sadly leaving us this year, is Rena Sperlin, representing our very generous business partner. Stay safe. Chick-fil-A South. Rena joined our board member family in 2024. We were also blessed to have her husband Brad as our chamber president since 2020, and both of them contribute so much to this community and our board. During her time on the board, Rena has made so many significant contributions. Her expertise in business marketing, exceptional event planning skills, strong commitment to our community families were instrumental in helping our Gaines Chamber succeed. She's just kind, passionate person who brings a smile really to everyone you meet and lead. Rena and Brad, I hope I can tell this, are moving out of state to be with family. They're going to begin their next Chick-fil-A adventure, and while we are very thrilled for this next chapter in your life, and we wish you all the very best, we're just going to miss all of you guys very much greatly. I wanted to let you know I got a comment from your Chick-fil-A team, so I'm going to read it to you. Rena always took time to talk with guests in the dining room, getting to know them and caring about their lives. She also acted as mom to the team members, listening to them, caring for them, and remembering birthdays and special events. She supported the team members in different ways, including opening her home to them and even supplying wedding reception food as a gift. She always has a smile and a listening ear. Rena, can you come up on stage? We'd like to congratulate her. Round of applause, please. Okay. We can get through this. We're going to do this. On an obvious side note, in 2026, we will have a few board member openings. If you would like to nominate someone for this honorable community position, or you're interested in joining our amazing board family, just send me an email, barb@gainschamber.org. All right, I'm going to quickly go through. We had some goals that we wanted to reach in 2025, and at the beginning of the year, we shared these with you. We wanted to focus on those items that each of you have asked us to help to promote your businesses. We stated that we wanted to continue, as always, to gain new chamber business members to expand your networking community. We know that more businesses we bring to your Gaines Chamber family, the more networking opportunities each and every one of you have to promote your businesses. We also stated, and we want to listen to you and create new multi-chamber networking and community events. We talked about growing and continuing our outstanding scholarship program and continue with our business award program. And lastly, we wanted to work diligently to improve our social media presence and increase involvement with our community businesses. We just always know that the success of each of these strategic goals really depends on each of us, all of us working collaboratively together and building this amazing team. So let's see how we did. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 50 brand new chamber members this year. Outstanding, just wow. A round of applause. We are continuing to grow and grow and grow, so please tell everyone to join our family. We are also continuing to increase our social media presence. Thankful to Patrick in the back, BCTV recording our luncheons, Sun and News publishing our articles. We've got our Facebook, we've got followers. If you want to follow us, please, please, please join our Facebook family. We wanted to continue and increase our scholarship program. We were able to distribute 11 community student scholarships this year, and because of our successful golf event and all of you. So round of applause for that scholarships. 3 business awards we gave out, and then we also were able to give back to the community this year. With all of the support donations, the awesome Gaines Charter Township partnership, we were able to donate to the community basket, food pantry, and streams. I think it was $3,000 each for their food centers this year because of the Taste of Gaines event silent auction with April Moyer and Dan Wells and Bob Terpstra, and just a great team that led that amazing, amazing Taste of Gaines event. The other is, we looked at it, we wanted to offer, we were able to offer 23 fun in-person Gaines Chamber and multi-chamber events this year, including movies in the park. We just had our Luminary Walk. Oh my. It was 375 people showed up for our Luminary Walk at the Prairie Wolf Park. We had 350 cookies donated from Family Fairs Spartan Nash. We had our amazing sponsor, DeHaan Tile and Floor Covering. I think they're here today. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was amazing. Santa Claus, we've got pictures, we've got video, and it's all going on our website, so we can't thank you guys enough. And we hope that we just captured everything that you guys have requested of us. We want to hear from you, though. We need to know how we're doing, what we need to do better, and what we can do for you. I'm going to briefly just talk about the benefits of the chamber. We always do. We've got our website that links chamber member businesses, connecting you to business contacts, referrals, job postings. We will have a brand new 2026 new directory out. You want to be in this directory. Typically, it's over 1,000 or 1,500 copies. I spread them everywhere. Any store I can stop at, it's going to be in there. So make sure that once that information comes out, you guys sign up to be in the directory. We've got our newsletter, monthly newsletter comes out with our job postings, Gaines Township links. Our events I'm going to talk about really quickly. We've got our committees. Brent Springblood, he does the networking group. Where are you at, Brent? There you are. Okay. And if you'd like to join the networking group, you can. Also, if you guys want to join any of our event committees, please let us know. We'd love to have you with us. Make sure that you tell everybody about us. That's what we really would love that. Just so you know, and I always say this, our business members are family to us. We need to take care of each and every single one of you. We need money to bring home to your families. Okay, as 2026 quickly approaches, just to let you guys know, the Gaines Chamber membership renewal will begin on January the 1st. We'll have an email that's sent out with your membership letter. We've also got membership benefit packages. Take a look at those, see if you want to up your package a little bit this year and have some great fun with us, and then your invoice in there. But if you have any questions, just please let us know. Upcoming events on your table. I always have a table card on there. I'd like you to get out your phones, take a picture of this, bring it with you, put all of these dates on your calendar because we want to see you there. We've got our first quarterly luncheon coming up March 10th. There's table and event sponsorship available. June 9th is always our Scholarship Business Award Luncheon. September 8th and then December 8th will be our Pine Rest Giving Tree Luncheon in 2026. The date for our golf outing, June 22nd. This is our scholarship funds for all of our scholarships. Stonewater Country Club again. We will also have our Amazing Taste of Gaines event in 2026 on September 26th. You definitely do not want to miss this. Our focus for that event was to bring our community together, supporting local businesses, and just celebrating the heart of this amazing Gaines community. We've got movies in the park. This year, we always have a generous donation from Swan Orthodontics. We had fun action figures, Kent District Library with all the Fun Kids event. That's going to be August 28th. And then all of our many, many multi-chamber events. I'm not going to list them all. You guys can see all those dates on there. I work with probably, I would say, 15 different chamber directors from everywhere. We work together. We try to put all of these events on here. The Connected Chamber Women's event, last one, 170 women at this event. It's just huge. So please make sure to sign up. We've got a new, we have even more Gaines Chamber networking and learning opportunities coming your way in 2026. To briefly talk about this great opportunity, please welcome April Moyer, Vice President, Moyer Real Estate, and Mike Nitz, Surf Pro Southeast, to stage to briefly share this information with you.
So, April Moyer, Mike Nitz. So, we are presenting something new in 2026 called Fire Starters.
We were looking for an opportunity to bring businesses together in between some of the events that we do quarterly. So what we've decided to do is put together a morning network group. We're going to call it Fire Starters Networking. And then I'll be hosting that over at the Good Mood Cafe. Second Wednesday morning of the month, 7:30 till 9 o'clock. It's a good place to just meet some other businesses, get to know some of the business owners, the marketing people, decision makers, and just a time of doing some best practices discussions and just getting to know each other's businesses and how we can continue to work together within our community.
And then every other month on the third Thursday, and all this will be in the newsletter, we're going to be hosting a Fire Starters Roundtable. So one of the biggest challenges I feel when we first started out is that there really wasn't a whole lot of mentorship opportunities when you're an entrepreneur. So nothing that you have to pay, astronomical amounts for. So my goal for Fire Starters Roundtable is that it's a peer-led community development where you can come in and you can talk to other people in different industries. Hey, this is what we're doing well. Hey, this is what we need help with. If you need a little bit of accountability, if you want to set some goals for the year, just more of a group effort to help contribute to each other, because you don't know what you don't know. But if you meet someone who's been in a similar situation, overcome a similar challenge, you can learn without the threat of, competitors coming in and, you divulging any top secret information about your business. So if you're interested, you can let either of us know, but we're expecting great things in 2026 and hope you are too.
Yeah, and the thing that we are excited about is not only just the connection, but in West Michigan, we rely on relationships and people that you can trust, that you can talk to and be a part of a community. So we hope that you'll take the time to be a part of these and find that to be beneficial to your day-to-day.
Thanks.
right. I left out this video, I think it was one time, but they said, where's the fun video? So this is the fun video. This is where, when I say who is Gaines, I need you guys to say as loudly as you can, we are Gaines, you're gonna be on video. So ready? Who is Gaines? We are Gaines. Yes, I love hearing that. As I say before, each and every one of you are Gaines. We are so, so blessed to be a part, to play an integral part in the lives of the community and your neighborhood businesses. We know how crucial it is to build those long-lasting relationships, community involvement, and that collaboration. So thank you. Thank you all for being here. Now, before we dismiss each of you to get your delicious lunch, we want to say thank you to our awesome strategic partners. They are always listed on the table card in every Gaines Chamber event, every single one of them. Thank you again to our awesome event sponsor, VK Civil, for sponsoring the lunch, Lori for taking the fun holiday photos and creating our highlights, Distinctive Catering for providing the yummy meal, and a huge thank you to John Heisinger Senior again for the poinsettias. We also want to thank Pine Rest Postuma Center. Where is Julie at? I think she always hides. Julie and Kristen, I work with them here. They always, always, always are providing such great help in this beautiful event space. Please make sure to contact them if you need, if you'd like them to host. I also know that our wonderful Special Olympics business partner also has spaces available to rent, and we'll get you that information as well. All right, while you're eating, we get to listen to our Gaines Charter Township representatives. Can you guys just please give a round of applause to Bob Terpstra, our Gaines Charter Township Supervisor.
I'm extremely excited to be here amongst a bunch of new friends. And I remember the last time I was up in front of a crowd of residents, and Barb was up here, and we had this whole little shtick planned out. And I just threw my cards in the air because I knew it was going to make her very nervous. So instead of throwing my cards in the air, how about a little, whoa, careful, don't get that in your food. Out of the food. Oh, whoo! Ready? All right. Okay, so here we are. I am really, really happy to be here. And at your table are these two things. So it's in the PowerPoint too, and I will not discuss that. So we'll go quickly. I'm going to maybe turn on my old New Jersey self, you know, where they say wash and soda. And in New Jersey, you learn to talk, and you talk really fast. So in keeping with Barb, I'll do my very, very best. I am really, really pleased to say to you, I see, thanks to the partnership with the Chamber and some other events that we've done, that there's a lot of evidence of people in this township ready to engage. It feels really, really good. And we're going to continue to do more of that. I'm very thankful to Barb and her team. I'm also very thankful that you voted for me, so thank you. And because of that, and our excellent staff, including our manager, Rod, and our department heads and our other elected officials, we have a really good thing going in the township. And because of that, I was able to use my desire to help the township with visioning and trying to do some things to get the vitality up. I've always thought of myself a little bit like a change agent, and I'm very thankful that I get to do that at the township and happy to do it for you. So first I want to say in 25, these are the things that I believe we accomplished. One of the things we did was take all of the long list of initiatives that have been presented to the Board of Trustees in the last, I don't know, 5 years probably, and we prioritized them. We got people together, different groups together, including the Chamber, and said, these are all the ideas that have come up from the residents. What do you want to do? So that was fun to do. Taste of Gaines was an enormous event. There's no partnership like the one that's happening right now with the township and the Chamber, so thank you very much. And then, because you just got this in the mail with your tax bill, hopefully I was more interesting than Lori's tax, but anyway, the brand. What we did was roll out the brand. So I want to just highlight a couple of things on there before the next slide. You see that word there, powerful? I'm really hoping that the chamber and the township will continue to have this very strong partnership. We're not going to do it alone, so thank you. This is the 26 initiatives that I'm hoping to roll out on your behalf. They are to continue pushing some brand, because you don't know that much about it yet. You'll see the icons up here that are part of our new brand to help identify the thing that we're working on when we roll something out or present to you or tell a story or whatever. And then the tagline is there, gain more. And I want you to get practice that, gain more what? So that we'll fill in that blank, and we'll fill in that blank together. And this year, I want it to be gain more engagement. So we're going to get our Facebook going. The website is getting redone. There's ways for us to push out information to you, and we need you to follow us if we're going to make that happen. So that's on your table, and because it's there, I just don't want to spend time reading any of the verbiage up here. On the next one, I would like to just highlight why the logo, the badge logo, and the icons were chosen. This is a township that is in an amazing, this is for April. This township is all about location, 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 man, right? There's a lot of people that want to move in. It's also a township that has a lot of rural feel to it. So we are here as a group of chamber members and our department heads, our staff at the township, doing the 6-7 thing. Rural growth. Can we do it together? We're going to try to do it together. So you'll see the new mission and vision statements. The logo mark is something I really, really enjoy. You can see the tree, which designates for us that this township was very green, and its history has been, you know that story about the squirrels could cross Michigan on the trees. Well, that was true of the township for a long time ago. You'll see the houses in there, and that, I call it a house, but it's really a generic building to represent partnerships like this, to represent partnerships with businesses that are in the area, to represent the schoolhouses, to represent the growth. And then you'll see the tuft coming up, because this is a prairie, and we use that prairie a lot. I think I'm going on. And you'll see the embedded G in there as well. So the heritage icon is out there. It has the tree, it has the moving line that represents the creeks in the township, and the deep roots. So we will not be ignoring who we are, where we came from. We'll be rolling out some of those stories as well. The commerce and housing, you notice the little up arrow? That is a symbol of progress. And then the building, the generic shape is there again. And then you see the lines at the bottom going across. That's kind of a generic way to say the farm fields. But it's also the roads that are developing in this township. And then the recreation icon, I love the word vibrancy. We put it in the mission statement. We're truly going to try to do that. That is kind of our parks and trails, outdoor spaces icon. And then, last but not least, you should realize from reading the newsletter and from other things we've been talking about that we've got you covered in public safety. And we just about to hire 3 new people, fire department people. That is exciting. You guys probably want to do a standing ovation around this platform truck arrived this weekend. And we'll do an event around that. It's badly needed in the township. There are taller buildings. This thing is an amazing machine, and we will do an event in February to push this truck into its stall at the Dutton Garage. And we'll invite everybody to be part of that, and we'll have a lot of fun showing it off, okay? So I don't have a date yet. It'll be near the end of February. I'm inviting you, though, to a very specific event, 4 days, the first 2 weeks, so a total of 8 days of February. We're going to open the Township Hall, the lobby, not the lower level, the lobby, and have on display for you the things that we want to push out to you in green space, in outdoor space, in parks and trails in the township, and start raising funds towards that. Find out what you're interested in, because I can give you a long list of things and we cannot do them all. And then to find out if you're interested in supporting it with your own funds or you're interested in supporting a millage. That's where we are. Did I go fast enough? I hope. Dan has a few things about all the dirt that's moving in the township.
Hope everybody had a good lunch. I thought the food was really good. Round of applause for the catering company. This is delicious. So, as leaders in the business community, how many of you want to gain more customers or clients? Raise your hand. Every one of you, I would imagine. So I'm just going to give you a brief overview of some of the development projects. I did go over a couple of these last year when they had just been approved, but some things have changed a little bit. Some new site plans have come in. There's dirt being moved around the township. You'll see the construction going on in South Division for Brewer Park. And this one's really exciting to me. This is in Prairie Wolf Station, which is the planned unit development right across from the township hall. You notice that they've been putting big piles of dirt and they're putting in some road infrastructure now. They're putting in some of the utilities, and they will be building apartments there as part of the first phase of Prairie Wolf Station. This portion of it just got approved. This is a senior housing building done by Leo Brown Group. They're out of Indianapolis. This is going to be about 100 units of independent living, memory care, and intensive care. So this is a huge thing for the township. We have very limited senior living facilities, and I've had a number of our senior citizens coming in asking about when this is going to be ready to move in. So this is going to be right across from the township hall on the south side of the stub road that's there now. So I'm really excited about this. The retail opportunities are still not planned out fully yet, but with the apartments coming in, the senior housing, these are two key pieces. Eastbrook Home is starting to do some work on the residential portion of this, kind of on the east side of that site. So if you have any idea that you might want to move into this in the retail area or into the business part of it, you can call Jeff Hundley at Hundley Colburn. He's the one who's handling all of the business-related leases for this development. So it might be good to talk to him earlier than later because I've already had a couple calls of folks wanting to locate here. Another one, Dutton Center. Again, this is a housing development. We have a variety of housing in here, including the townhouses you see there on the right, and then the smaller single-family homes that are going to be a little bit more affordable for folks who want starting houses. These are still going to be in about the 350 probably range, but considering the price of housing in the township right now, this is going to be a good product for somebody who's maybe downsizing or who wants to get a starter home. So this is a good development. Then there's another phase south of that that's just going to be single-family detached homes. So this is, we're trying to get more variety of housing for people who are in different life stages. When you have a family, you want to live in a larger house, but if you're, empty nester or you're just starting out, you want a smaller house. So we're trying to provide some kind of housing for everybody to be here. River Birch is one of our larger apartment complexes. That is 3 of the 4 phases there are complete. This is up on 60th, just a little bit east of Hannah Lake. So I think these came out really nicely. They have a really nice design on these, very modern, and they've had people who have moved in here for over a year now, and I've heard nothing but good reviews for the quality of the build of these apartments. So this is coming to completion. Then we have kind of our more typical subdivisions that have been approved and that are now coming online. Thornapple Farms is again part of that Dutton area. That's also Allen Edwin. So they're somewhat connected, but they're a little bit different. These are more traditional houses, single family homes on larger lots. And we have Hoffman Meadows. Those are almost complete now for 3 of the phases. They have another phase to go, but again, single-family homes on a little bit larger lots. And then Cook's Crossing and Preservation Lakes, which have been kind of the larger subdivision we have, they're almost filled up. And you'll notice that at Cook's Crossing, you'll see the townhouses that have been developed right there on 84th Street. They're very prominent there. But again, you know, Eastbrook did a nice job of including some of those other housing types into that area, and I think they've come out really nicely. So there's more to come in the coming year. My job is assured for the next few years, but if you have any questions about development in the township, always feel free to give me a call. I'm available. My number's on the website, or I have some cards if you want one now. But yeah, customers are coming. That's it.
Again, I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to each and every one of your families. Thank you for all of you do for this community. And I'm so excited for 2026 to work with all of you guys. So happy holidays and have a great day. Thank you.